Now you will see how to use Binance Prediction Markets on the Binance app and what are the risks of using it. I will place a few trades in front of your eyes to show you how the process is done and reveal the risks in practice. The first step to trade any product on the Binance app is to create a free account. And I will leave you a link in the description right here below the video where you can grab the best welcome rewards on Binance. After clicking the link below my video, you will land on the Binance registration page where you will see my channel name, referral code and your sign up rewards. You will create your free account using your email, phone number, Google, Apple or Telegram account. All sign up methods are free. Then you can download the Binance app on your mobile phone. It has already more than 100 million downloads on Google Play Store. So you click here open. You will find prediction markets by clicking right here on the bottom for markets, and here you can see prediction. When you are here on the first time it may show you market, but you simply click here prediction and here you will find them. You can find them through all sports, crypto, esports, and I will show you the details in a moment. But first you might be asking, what are prediction markets? In a nutshell, you will predict what will happen in the future and you can choose yes or no. If you are right, you will win and get rewarded, and if you are wrong, you may lose your funds. And the percent that shows you how likely something is to happen. For example, here the next football world champion, they estimate that there is a 16% chance that Spain will be the winner, 15% chance that France will be the winner. If you disagree with these percentages, you may choose your trade right here and then get rewarded. Or if we take another one, this Bitcoin related, what price will Bitcoin hit this month? For example, will it drop all the way to 65k? People estimate there is a 63% chance for that. If you disagree, you can click here no and get rewarded. Or here is an interesting one. Will Stark Xu publicly apologize to ZC for the founder of Binance? And only 4% think that yes, 95% think that no. I will execute a couple of trades here in a moment, but first let me show you also other details. So here you can also see the trading volume, so how much funds people have put into those trades. Typically the higher you go here, the higher the trading volume, because here for example World Cup winners, they have a high trading volume, but of course it's not always like that, because here for example trading volume is only 60k, but when we go lower, here the trading volume is more than 450k. So they may put hot topics here on the top as well, and you can sort them out by clicking here on the right hand side according to recommended or 24-hour volume or newest or ending soon. And then you find here categories, sports topics, crypto, esports, politics, culture, finance and economy. Of course they may add even more categories in the future, and if we want to sort according to trading volume, we can put like that, and now we can see here more than 1 million, more than 400,000, almost 500,000, and this is how it's done. It's worth mentioning that other crypto exchanges have also started adding prediction markets. For example, Binance Prediction Market that I've shown you in my previous video, you can see it right here. Currently they have 0 trading fees, so from that perspective it's even better than Binance. Then Gate crypto app has also launched their own thing. You can see right here, Gate with Polymarket. If I click right here, I scroll down a little bit and I click here predict now, you can see on the Gate app as well. And I believe eventually almost all major crypto apps and exchanges will be adding prediction markets. I will be covering the most interesting ones on our channel, so make sure to subscribe and follow our channel for the latest updates. But now let's have a look at how to trade on this Binance Prediction Market. The first thing is to have some USDT available, because you will be trading using USDT. Just to give you an example, if I click here no, it shows that I need to have USDT available either on the spot account, funding account or prediction account. In any of those 3 accounts, if you have USDT, then you are ready to trade. After that you can choose your trading pair. Again, you can sort according to the trading volume or recommended to other criteria. Maybe you find something interesting. Let's have a look at an example. Here, what price will Bitcoin hit in April? Next, you can choose a specific price level here, and then you want to read the rules. And here it explains the rules on when you would win and in which scenarios you would lose. You can click here, got it, and then you can choose here yes or no. In this case, will Bitcoin reach 65k in April? If you think that it will reach it, you can click here yes. If you think Bitcoin will not hit 65, you can click here no. And then you can choose the amount right here, for example 100 USDT, and then you can place the trade by clicking right here. Just to show you an example here, my position, I have said Bitcoin will not hit 80k in April, and I have some unrealized wins right here. I'm able to sell it right now and take my wins, or I can hold until the end and get paid if I'm right. Let me open another example trade. So here I have this, will Bitcoin hit 65k in April? I guess and believe that it will not reach it, so I click here no, and then I choose here 100. I click here yes, and here on the bottom I can still check the fees, so it will show it right here. I can choose market or limit order. Let's just choose the market order, and I click here buy no, and here is something interesting. It says high market spread. The current spread is almost 50 cents. Buying now results in an immediate value gap between your entry price and the best available sell price. This is because they still don't have very good liquidity on these pairs, meaning that it's not so popular because it's a new product. But I will proceed anyway to show you the example of this trade. Then I verify my fingerprint, and you can see order submitted successfully. You can see transfer success, buy success. I go into my positions, and you can see this funny example. Just by opening that trade, I lost more than 78 USDT. You can see here unrealized PNL minus 78. So that reveals you immediately the risks of using this Binance Prediction Markets. The spreads can be incredibly big. Can you imagine opening trade with 100 USDT and losing 79 just by opening it? Anyways, I will hold it in the end. I believe the Bitcoin price will hover between 65 and 80k during this month. If I'm wrong, then I would lose. If I'm right, I may win. Let's go back, and I will show you a second example. This one I find interesting here. Will Star publicly apologize to ZC? And here are the rules. If Stark Su publicly apologizes to CC, then the people who said yes will win. If he doesn't, then the people who said no will win. And I have taken here a position. I believe that he will not, and in that case I will be winning. And you can see there is some unrealized PNL, some unrealized wins already on my trade. If I would want to double down on this, I can click here buy no, and I can choose here the amount. Let me just show you an example with 10 USDT. I click right here, I click here, verify the fingerprint. You can see order submitted successfully, and here you can see the notifications, and it will show up in my positions in just a few moments. And you can see it has increased the value of my trade directly in this one. Sometimes you can find arbitrage opportunities with different prediction markets. Let me just show you an example. If we take this, what price will Bitcoin hit in April on Binance, and then you open it also on MEX, you will notice price differences and prediction chance differences. If you take a look at, for example, this 75k on MEX, there is a higher trading volume, and it's roughly 50-50. You can see 53 think that yes, 48 think no. But when you go to Binance, you can see for 50k, first of all the volume it's much smaller, but then you notice that there is almost 70 cents for buy no and 30 cents for buying yes. And then you can also notice price differences for these other price outcomes. When you compare different platforms, you can also add gate into comparison, so you may get great arbitrage opportunities. However, you need to be careful with the low trading volume, as I showed you in my example with this Bitcoin price. Sometimes the trading volume, you can see it can be even zero when you would be basically setting up the market. And if we take another example, here on Binance we have this: will Trump acquire Greenland before 2027? And then you might go to MEX and you think, will US acquire part of Greenland in 2026? And you can see completely different percentage, completely different chance, and you might think, hey, could there be an arbitrage opportunity? And here what you need to do is to read the rules carefully. As you know this, will the US acquire part of Greenland, says MEX, and on Binance, will Trump acquire Greenland before 2027? And when you read for the rules, they are actually predicting two different things, even though they sound quite similar. So that's why you must be careful. Now let's talk more about the risks of prediction markets. I already showed you some examples here. If I click here buy now and I click right here the amount, you see that they are taking some fees. So the network fee is free, but then there is provider service fee. So this fee at least you would need to pay for the third party provider. And then there is also the spread, as I showed you in my crazy example with this Bitcoin price prediction. So on Binance you have a spread and also the fees. MEX on that perspective is better because they have zero fees, but there may be a spread. But if the trading volume is bigger, as I showed you for example in this Bitcoin example, then the spread is typically also smaller. So it seems that when it comes to fees and spread, MEX is the winner right here. Then the second risk is of course the counterparty risk. Whenever you are trading with any platform, you are relying on the company. If the company would go into bankruptcy, you might lose everything. I think that risk is relatively small with Binance, but you can diversify your counterparty risk by using different apps. So you will never just rely on Binance or any other platform. You can use Gate, you can use MEX, and that's how you diversify your risk and have more control. That being said, I think the biggest risk is lack of the edge. I showed you examples of my guess on this Bitcoin price prediction in the short term, and then also this STAR and ZC beef right here. My guess is that Star will not apologize. That's why I'm choosing here no. But if you are not Star Xu or you don't have some insider information, you can't really have an edge on this kind of prediction. That's why most people are just guessing and then they end up losing. So if you would really want to have an edge on the prediction market or short-term trading in general, you would need to choose these events carefully. For example, trading this Star versus ZC, I think that wouldn't be a very good one. Somewhere where you can have the edge are these Bitcoin price predictions, for example. But then you need to calculate the odds and spend a lot of time on it. When I just click here no and I choose the amount, I click buy, that is not real serious trading. That is just showing an example. So that's why you need to be careful. I think for most people, easier Binance products are better, such as spot trading here in the bottom. You can simply scroll here. You can click buy BTC. I think that is much better for most people. Then also the world famous convert recurring on Binance. I have also been using it with great results, as I've shown you in my previous videos. And then of course Binance has many other great products, including their earn products, loans, and many other great alternatives. And then again, I recommend that you always have alternative platforms. You never just rely on one trading platform. In today's video I have been mentioning Gate and MEX, and MEX seems extremely attractive compared to Binance because they have zero fees on selected trading pairs, also zero fees on prediction markets, so they consistently have lower trading fees than on Binance. Then if we talk about MEX loans compared compared to Binance loans. MEX also wins here because they have 0% interest rate, meanwhile Binance obviously has a higher interest rate. Then also MEX Savings has a higher interest rate and better one. MEX Card is available in more locations than the Binance Card, and then they have new trading bots added regularly, for example the Spot DCA. So MEX is a great alternative, especially if you don't want to pay so much fees as on Binance.